Hello, IK here. Welcome to Why is it the bug? Okay, here it is. This is departments in admin e-retail, admin part of my e-commerce and orders. These orders, what we see here, from what coming? From Redux. From Redux after 3 times rendering. First time initial rendering, second time after use effect, and second time pending. Pending is a reason for uh, rendering. And the third time is fulfilled if all is okay. We see on the screen full list of order, 3 times rendering. And now, for example, I change. It is all is okay. It's coming from Redux, but in Redux coming by use selector. Use selector connect orders in orders list. This is orders list what we see, and that orders list is connected with Redux orders, global state orders in Redux, connected by hook function use selector. And it is real moment and all data, what is in the database. Also, Redux is equal state in database. This is a database table orders, and look at here, status is shipped. Same as in code. Same it is here in orders list. Number one is shipped. Look at now. When we change it shipped, for example, in and of course that that list, orders list, we have what we see on the screen. We have after 3 times rendering orders list. F12 developer side, and you see array 0, and array 92. Third array, what we see it is third, after third rendering, we have all 92 orders in array. It is initial rendering, pending reason, pending type action rendering, and fulfilled type type. We can set type of action, and it is reason for rendering third time. And now, when I changed shipped in something else, for example, delivered, we see that the option menu, drop-down menu, what I now use, and we see delivered, but it is not still in database. I must put update, push update status button. After push update status button in database, we will have delivered instead of shipped. Also, we see our eye see now delivered. But after we update status, we will see delivered also here, like we see now delivered. But it is don't coming from Redux that delivered. We must have 4 times. Now, when I push update status, we must have fourth time rendering orders list. Okay. Now, when I push update status, I must see again rendering orders list because we have changes orders orders in Redux. What changes? Changes status, and that changes must activate rendering. And but look at update status. Here is alert list. Okay. There is a no number 94. You look at order list 94. There is a no order list 94. There is a no. Here, because no changes. No changes, and here we look at number one. Number one, it is here, it is number one, order ID number one is shipped. But we look at in screen delivered. And it is totally impossible to see bug here because we don't use always F12, and we put delivered, update status, we look at in database, refresh, and we see delivered, in database is delivered. In here in order list in our admin, we see delivered, but that delivered is new, it don't coming from Redux. We have not in Redux, we have shipping, we have the shipping, but must be delivered. But we have shipping, but how we can know this moment that in order in Redux is not delivered? When we see with our eyes this delivered, here is delivered. And we cannot know that it is not rendering, that, and we have no, there is no rendering, fourth rendering. There is no. We think that our Redux orders is rendered fourth time and rendering, and that in Redux is delivered now, but it is not. F12 again. F12, you see, we have array 0, and array 92, but there is no again array. But there is no again array 92. This order slice 36, order slice 79, order slice, it is because of I push on update status, and it is console log what I look at in order slice. But there is no orders list 94. Here is number one stay shipped. It is like before, must be rendering because the changes. But it is impossible to see today because that order list here is visible like all is okay. We see delivered, and we don't know that that delivered is not from Redux. But now, when we look at in F12, we see that is not. And it is because of that, it is not error, because there is no error. There is no error. There is no fail. There is no warning. Look at right in console. There is no warning. And but for our eyes, all is okay. We immediately see on the screen delivered, but we don't care that it is like we now see processing. It is something what we take from drop-down menu, but process during process during that follow data flow from front end to Tank to Express to MySQL and back from Express to Tank, we don't see here that we have a problem. Of course, now we see processing, but processing is not in database. So we see delivered, what we updated, we see delivered, and we think all is okay. And because of that, this is a bug. This is bug because it's invisible, invisible. And I invisible here, but I have error. I fail in my code, but I don't see it. I have not error about that. I have not warning about that. And the reason is, like we see in videos before, reason is that dynamic typing of data in JavaScript, we don't declare type when we declare a variable. And during dynamic, JavaScript create a type dynamically. It means that JavaScript will change type with the coerce type, but it's coerce type. For example, if one side of equation is a string, other is a number, JavaScript will coerce one side to be same other side, and we have all working okay. It is, but it is only when we have a two sign equal, two sign equal. Here is what we see here by after a lot of discussion and with artificial and a lot of control, we see that order ID here is a string, and update order and order ID here is a number, is a string, but order ID left side, this is a string. We control it by this code, console log, what I now comment for this video, and update order ID type of order ID is number. Order ID coming from database, and from Redux, right side coming from Express, and it is a string. And when we have three equals, it is a strict equal. It means both sides must be a number or both sides must be string. Cannot be one side string, one side a number. And but now can be. And dynamically typing means that the JavaScript will take it like okay. What one side is number, one side string type. Because JavaScript coerces one side to change in string or number, and both sides would be number or both sides would be string. It is dynamically what JavaScript, how JavaScript typing, dynamical typing. And now when we have a two equal sign, look at now here. Okay, now orders. If I now, of course, yeah, it is 3 times, it is delivered. But okay, I have delivered now in database. I now here delivered ship processing, for example. And now when I update status, I will have fourth time 94, fourth time rendering order list. Look at update. Okay. It is changes in database. Refresh. It is processing. See. Now, look at 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's get C down. Fourth, here it is. Fourth time rendering. And when we look at uh, this number order ID number 1, processing. It is re-rendering, fourth time re-rendering. Only because 2 equal. 2 equal is permit that site of equation can be different and coerce one side to be coerce type of one side to be equal other side, and we have what we have, all is okay. But question is why, if it is situation, why we force 3 equals? Why we force a strict equals? Can we work with the 2 equals? Yes, we can work with 2 equals, but it means tolerate dynamical typing, tolerate that JavaScript coerces one side and intervene that dynamical typing uh, we permit different type make math with a string and some number or mix string and number. We permit it if we work with the 2 sign equal, but that permission one times would be created that difference of data, that differences of data one time will produce error. It is accumulated through our programming, and one times it produce somewhere a bug, and after 3 months, 4 months, what we or that prax, if we prax what we use, it is in all our coding, and when, for example, we can have 1,000 position in coding in application where we have 2 equal, not strict, and when bug happen, how we know what is the reason when our application work excellent 1 years, half years, 2 years, excellent, but one times accidentally we have a problem. And where it is now, also here, I must say that artificial intelligence, ChatGPT, coming on idea about difference in type, difference in type. But my idea is experiment with the 2 equals, and now you see all story. And now this processing, what we see here, coming from Redux, because all orders list coming from Redux. Coming from Redux, because here it is 4 times re-rendering. Okay, now let's see here and there is other problem. We use third, but now we have not warning, we have no alert when error. It means this combination now give false. It is not true. Order ID left side is not equal update order ID right side. It is not equal, and it is logic, and nothing happened. existing order, if it is not equal, existing order not exist. And if not exist, you look at. If not exist, there is no existing order status, update order status. There is nothing. There is no any error on the screen. There is no problems for. There is no, and because we don't need immediately. We have not visually immediately feedback that we see something wrong, or that not other component that moment use Redux, and where we will see that it changes not included. No, we don't need it, and we don't know that this what we see on the screen order list. We don't know that it is not coming from Redux. It means not re-rendering because of changes. It means in Redux is old state orders with wrong status. And that error can go ahead, not error, that bug go ahead in my practice. And after maybe many years can accidentally be in some situation visible. It means that I will control complete application now and see, because I have a lot of places where I update state, and it is a reason for rendering, and I control this situation where some variable or their ID coming from database to Redux database, but this coming from Express, from some API, and coming like a string. This order ID coming like a number, or you can control this with this. Okay, I can now again here orders processing. I change it in paid status. Okay. Now we can see that you see order ID one string here, order ID, order ID, order ID number. It means that 81, 82, 81 order ID string. Here, order ID string, order ID is a number, type of number. And now, when we know it, here it is 3 equal. I can write string function. string function and here string and toString. Now I will have a fourth time rendering. Let's see. Fourth time rendering. Orders. I change it in shipping, processing. We have 3 times, 1, 2, 3. And now put, I have a fourth time. Here it is. Here it is fourth time. Here it is fourth time. Zero. Processing. And this processing, what I see here, processing, is coming from Redux, because orders, this orders list have a orders state from store, Redux store, and that orders state is rendering. Orders list is rendering with new state, with changes state orders. It coming from orders use selector, and from Redux coming what we see on the screen, orders list. And it's coming from all what we see on the screen coming from Redux, but updated Redux, and processing is in Redux, in table, and because of that we see that on the screen, but we see what Redux give us. Here it is. I spoke about why something is bug. Why something? The definition of bug is that accidentally, after many years of working, in some moment, maybe we adding some code and etc. And we have no, nothing. We have accidentally, you see, we see fault, we see that bug, but that dynamically typing all the time working excellent. Here, strictly equation it is not equal, and we have not important variable, we have not update, reason for update, because status is not changed, and if not it is not changed, there is no re-rendering, and we don't have update Redux. But what we see on the screen, like now processing, we're thinking that all is okay, and continue to work day by day, month by month, and this problem accumulate, but not error in our processes, and after some many months or many years can explode in some error. Okay, it means that we must change all our practice until now, and I will. I hope, but it is educational work. We must, in every equation, immediately control variable, does it string or number, and convert it in same type. If you know something that need video like this, inform them, say them. If you like, subscribe, comment, comment. That community around this video growing, and it means growing our knowledge of every of us. Only with community growing. Thank you for watching this video.